Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Norah is off. I'm Tony DeCopel, and we begin with breaking developments in Afghanistan. President Biden's national security team has told him another attack is likely, and the next few days could be the most dangerous of the evacuation. Tonight, we're also learning new details about the ISIS-K attack that took the lives of 13 American service members and at least 170 Afghans. The military now says there was only one suicide bomber, not two. Evacuation flights have resumed. More than 16,000 people were flown out in the last 36 hours, and several thousand more are inside the airport in Kabul awaiting flights out. But the mission there is set to end soon, and the U.S. military is still expected to complete its withdrawal in 4 days' time. And tonight, criticism of President Biden's handling of the crisis is growing louder. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is monitoring developments in Qatar, but we begin tonight with CBS's Nancy Cordes at the White House. Nancy, good evening to you.
Good evening. And one of the reasons that the risk for soldiers is growing tonight is because the U.S. military is moving into what's known as the retrograde phase of its evacuation mission, steadily reducing troop levels and equipment at Kabul's airport as it prepares to pull out altogether in 4 days.
The mission there being performed is dangerous.
President Biden got a sobering warning at a meeting in the Situation Room this morning. His top national security aides advised the president that another terror attack in Kabul is likely and that the next few days of this mission will be the most dangerous period to date.
My heart goes out, our hearts go out to all those who we've lost.
We are learning more about those we lost. 11 Marines, 1 Army soldier, and 1 Navy medic, 22-year-old Max Soviak of Sandusky, Ohio. On Instagram, his sister wrote, "He was there to help people, and now he is gone, and my family will never be the same." 15 more service members who were wounded in the attack have been flown to Ramstein Air Base in Germany for treatment.
People are upset because their senior leaders let them down.
The casualties have prompted rare public criticism from some active duty troops. Marine Lieutenant Colonel Stuart Scheller was relieved of duty this afternoon after his Facebook post calling out commanders went viral.
Did any of you throw your rank on the table and say, hey, it's a bad idea to evacuate Bagram Airfield, a strategic air base, before we evacuate everyone?
Bagram Airfield was the largest U.S. base in Afghanistan and housed 5,000 prisoners, including ISIS terrorists. After the Americans left last month, the Taliban moved in and set the prisoners free.
I would have checked and maintained the Bagram Air Force Base.
Republican leader Kevin McCarthy slammed President Biden's Afghan strategy today. But minutes after he said the troops should have stayed, McCarthy seemed to reverse that stance.
I don't think people are arguing about whether we should have left or not in Afghanistan. It's how.
Yesterday's deadly attack has prompted a political firestorm here in Washington, with some Republicans even calling on President Biden to resign. The White House is brushing off those calls, saying that the focus right now should be on the brave U.S. men and women who are carrying out a risky evacuation that both sides say they support. Tony?
Nancy Cordes for us at the White House. Nancy, thank you.